So this is a kind of a correction to my last video where I had a lot of people write in and gave me some really good suggestions about how to fix fix the bad information I'm putting on the internet and try again. So one guy, Dexter's Audio Lab, he said get butyl rubber. This stuff goes on top of RV fans and all-weather sealing. So, hey, he said try it, and hey, what's a few bucks between friends experimenting with computer stuff? So, yeah. So, first thing I'm going to do is extract the electrical tape armor. Yep, came out just perfect. Okay, everything's looking good. By the way, the filtering solution I've been using is working just great. It's a combination of those little metal grates and a big HEPA filter. So that's going just swell. But first, before I up armor this, I'm gonna take a look at it because in my last endeavor I ran out of thermal pads, and then I tried just repasting some, and just figured now would be a good time to crack them back open. And also I need to go back over and fix all the ones where I was putting the thermal pads on the capacitors instead of the relay chips or whatever. So I am fixing that, but the good news is that I was using twice as wide of strips for the memory pads, so I'm basically doubling my supply as I continue to fix my goofs, which I am so thankful for this year, is the ability to mess up and fix my problems without this stuff burning to cinders on me. So one of the principal things that I wasn't doing right was I was only taking off these four, which was allowing access to only one part of the chip. So once you take all the small screws out, you're left with this plate, which can come off a little dirty. And then the last four that these were not of concern because they wouldn't roll away, but now the back plate's off, so they absolutely will roll away. Let's see, what else am I thankful for? I have a car with Bluetooth now. I got it. I got a Kia Niro EV back in, I don't know, the last time Doge was bumping, maybe March or April. That's when I was looking down and I was like, man, that a little bit's a lot of bit. Yeah, I'm going to go buy a new car, because I always wanted one that was electric, and it was just like I had one more oil change to go, and I was like, you know what, I just can't do it. I'm gonna go get an EV. Finally pulled the trigger. So this is what this looks like with the whole plate exposed, and thank goodness we're got a chance to clean it. This is one that I repasted and put these on the smart guy. Thank goodness for fixing our mistakes. Oh gosh, I even have the plastic pad still on this one. Man, I need to stay off the internet. All right. Yeah, very hardy cards. I've been unable to kill them yet, despite my worst best efforts. All right. So, yeah, let me, yeah, so a lot of the hair that I was finding in the other ones, it's whatever these pads that they were using, or there's like bits of fabric on it. What even is this stuff? It looks like you would like mummify someone in a not super hot GPUs. What even? So I got a toothpick. I mean, not a toothpick. I got a Q-tip cut in half, nice and soft. Not gonna damage anything. It's fine. Okay. Ugh. I'm almost scared to turn on my vacuum cleaner right now, because it seems like whenever I got the 4090 and all this running, I need to fix my electronics. My wiring is all over the place. Figured if it's a box that's powering a bunch of GPUs, I throw it on the big power strip, and if it's just like an ATX powering a computer, I got a consumer plug outlet that I've been throwing some stuff on, and yeah, just ordered a. Can anyone tell me? Can you go from? Can I like daisy chain PDUs without quickly running into problems? Because I got one like just sitting here, and I'd love to take everything off the consumer switch, but you know. Anyway, so setting aside the heatsink, and we got this upgraded to a toothbrush I found under our vanity sink. I went with the Power Sonic. It has a 360 something with a floss tip. It is a value pack, so you get 2 and 4x deeper reach. This isn't exactly something that you'd want to pay extra for, because this is not like it's a very shallow application, and not a deep clean, you know. Anyway, so we're going to get the Rubby Alky, and that's what I'll be using to clean this puppy off. Gosh. Let's see, I think the best thing I ate for Thanksgiving was stuffing. It was cooked separately from the kids, so it had gluten on it, and it was delicious. Let's see, I went back for seconds on that. Well, I technically did thirds, because when I think I took a scoop out of the serving spoon before it was put up. Yeah, that stuff was good. I actually have a bag of store-bought bread, or the store-made bread. I got a bag of it here. Been making sandwiches, trying to get my weight up. Doctor said, he said, I don't know what's going on with your long COVID stuff, but you gotta get up, man. Too too skinny. I'm like, I know. I got hit with this memory fog stuff and just getting exhausted, and another weird side effect was like, if I'm hungry, like I don't eat unless I'm like make myself eat, and it's not like I'm a big dude in the first place, so I don't have a lot of weight to lose. And yeah, I just been having a hard time lately. And I asked him, like, man, is there something you can like give me to get my appetite up? And he's like, there's things that we can give to cancer patients, but they really don't help that much. And well, let's try some other stuff before we do that. It's like, yeah, that's a good call. I'm not looking to get on more medication, but I do need to outweigh my wife just by a little bit. You know, it's like maybe it's just a me thing, but I like that, you know, I like that I'm a little taller, and, you know, if she came at me, I'd be able to fend her off. I like that. And now that she's got a couple pounds on me, well, it's not like I was wearing the pants in the first place, but the pants are actively being stripped away from me. And the only thing I can do is eat more hamburgers. It's working. I've been buying a hamburger pretty much every day at work, and eating fries with it, and I'm up 3 pounds this week. So that's, I guess, a testament of why you should not eat hamburgers every day. I think I've got my meal planning and execution down so well and so inexpensive that I'm not loading up on the big stuff. You know, it's usually like chicken, rice, beef rice, mashed potatoes, vegetables, stuff like that, which is great. It's healthy. I mean, I've been feeling good and everything, and could just need more bread, and I'm not getting that from this gluten-free bread we have. Like, just, I don't know, it doesn't stick around or do anything. All right, so yeah, food talk aside, I moved these to over here, and this to over here. I'm sure to cover up this one over here, all those here, and also going to get these. If you try this at home, it helps to take a picture beforehand, and anytime you see these little textured ones with the little mummy cloth that we pulled off there, just imagine that that's going to be where you'd need it on the other side. So that's where you'll put those pads. I am very thankful for my UV, though. It's got, like I said, it has Bluetooth. No more putting in the headphone wire into my phone, which is good because the phone I have now doesn't have a headphone thing anymore. So that introduced more problems of how do I headphone with no headphones? Luckily, I don't know, somehow we acquired generic white Bluetooth headphones, and I don't know how we have them. I think it has to do with their aunt getting them as corporate gifts or something. Anyways, those are working out, but they suck, and I kind of tend to lose them easily. I bet if I had a financial stake in it, I would treat them better. But I'm just not quite there yet. Seems like all my extra funds are going toward weird computer stuff and, geez, just trying to make it, you know. Let's see. So far, I've managed to take the plastic backing off all these pads. I'm really proud of myself. And I'm proud of you too for hanging in there and giving me comments and all these good suggestions to try. I did pick up, let's see, who said it? Who said it best? Thomas Crumb 185 or Thomas Scrum 185. I did get PTM7950. I got it. It's in my pile somewhere. It has a brush with it and another thing, and I got intimidated, and I said, no, not right now. I gotta let me go through this stuff, and then I'll start trying to educate myself on what do I do with brushes and all this stuff. I mean, I'm just to the level now where I can identify when I accidentally leave plastic on these pads. So I'm not quite there for a brush yet. It's just too many things. It's the frustrating thing about do-it-yourself. There's no book to turn to. I'm just so thankful that there's people out there that know what they're doing, or at least fold me in and make me think they know what they're doing. Let's see. This little one right there. Okay, yep, these are all lined up. Everything looks good. Okay. Just because I opened it up, just want to make sure the center's good. And remember, whenever you're putting this back on, go to the edge of the table so that these screws will fit flush. Whoop. These little guys don't want to stay on. So what I'm going to do is just move them onto this, and they'll just attach that way. I'm just trying to push them down just a little bit to get them to stay on. Come on, guys, stay on your home. All right, we got it this time. Okay, first ones to go on are the springy screws. Because if you put the back plate on, the little spring will get caught on the back plate and you'll have to try to force it in there with a wood chisel. Don't ask me how I know. It's because I had to force one in with a wood chisel before I realized, yeah, put the back plate on later. Oh, geez. I'm so good at this. Okay, so once that's on, those are the four ones for the heat sink. And then it's just a matter of all these little guys. All right, got all the screws in here, and now let's up armor this thing. I think the best way to go would be to start at the back and go this way. Yeah. I don't know, man. This stuff looks sticky. It's like, wow, this is okay. Trying to open it. Is this stuff gonna like bond to the card? I mean, I'm okay with it if it works. Okay, so there's two sides. Yeah. Is it two sides? No, it's just one side. Okay. God, it's like it's sticking to the table again. It's just wide enough to. It's just wide enough to cover the top. No, that's kind of frustrating, but it's okay. All right, how well? Yeah, that's. Now that's. Wow. Yeah, that's on there pretty good. Ooh. Okay. It's got that sticky, icky. I'm not trying to have too much overlap, but don't think it'll be a problem sticking to the bracket. Well, yeah, still got that little bit right there, but I bet if I just, I'm going to have to start cutting little strips to get coverage on the front here, but wow, this stuff is, it's sticking. Good grief. I just don't know how well that's going to fit in there. If that, let me see if it fits in before I start doing silly stuff. Yeah. Homemade taste, it's in there. Let's go. Oh, great. Now I'm into an industrial tape. Thanks a lot, Dexter. Really appreciate the tip, man. This stuff is, wow. Yeah, I think this stuff is going to hold for generations. Good grief. Now it's just a matter of getting that, a little bit in there. Because the good thing about electrical tape is it wasn't so sticky that you could kind of finesse it in on the way down, but this stuff is like locked on contact. Yeah, let's go. I'll put this on my RV roof anytime. Just speaking of RV, Alio's up huge today. The ironic thing is I just found a way to stake it the other day, so I staked my whole balance, and now I don't have any left in Coinbase to short it, because you can't just have a 20% day and not go down a little bit. So I was gonna put on a massive short, but since I staked it and I transferred it, now I'd have to unstake it, pay a fee to get that done immediately, although it's not much. It's like 0.25%, but I really want to see how quickly the staking rewards pay out before I start thinking about moving funds back and forth, because you know, there's a strategy for this stuff. I can't just be willy-nilly moving digital currency around. It's just it's inefficient. Unlike butyl tape, stuff is highly efficient. Yeah, I'm filling gaps all around the world. Cool. Well, good on this side. And I think I think we're good here. It's just this little gap that's bugging me. All right, man, this tape is solid, dude. Dexter, what up, man? Let's go. It feels so good on there. Be interested to see how much of this, if it peels away, or I doubt it, man. Honestly, this stuff will probably outlast whatever I'm mining. For whatever coin I'm mining, yeah, this will outlast the coin. Sure. All right. Well, I'm going to cut the video